The World Bank said the food insecurity is the most pressing challenge facing Yemen today. It explained in its report that the number of Yemenis suffering from hunger every day has increased to 17 million since the war began in 2014. More is in the following report.
Food insecurity is Yemen's most severe concern today against a backdrop of war, increasing prices, and climate change. Since the beginning of the war in 2014, the number of Yemenis who suffer from food insecurity every day has risen from 10.6 million to 17 million. A multi-sectoral approach is needed to address food insecurity, and the World Bank is taking this issue head-on by supporting Yemen's national cash transfer program, creating temporary jobs, enhancing the health of women and children, and making sure that everyone has access to clean drinking water. The Emergency Social Protection Enhancement and COVID-19 Response Project provides cash transfers, which account for a large amount of project money, to help fight starvation and famine for the most vulnerable. The project gives employment opportunities in at-risk areas, allowing them to earn a cash income while also developing vital community infrastructure. Many Yemenis are facing crisis or extreme food insecurity. Despite being the backbone of the Yemeni life, the country's agriculture industry currently supplies barely 15 to 20% of its fundamental food needs. Agriculture still has a lot to offer in terms of breaking the vicious cycle of recurring crises and chronic poverty and moving the country toward long-term resilience. Close collaboration with donors and development partners that provide humanitarian aid and support for food and nutrition security is necessary for Yemen. The Yemen Food Security Crisis Readiness Plan helps with the creation of collaborative monitoring report, which compiles data from several sources to track and identify early, slow onset food security problems. Yemen has been plagued by one of the world's worst food crises. According to the UN, the issue of food insecurity in Yemen continues to pose a serious concern despite the efforts of the organization. Unfortunately, despite the promises made by many organizations and countries to help, they don't actually contribute to help. The humanitarian response plan in Yemen has turned out to be a disaster. Yemen has more individuals in need this year, and more lives will be lost.